This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up of last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Canes will kick this away to get us going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. And he's got it again. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan. Extra point try coming now.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to
swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go. It's a loss of yardage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Clark. The completion picks up about 8 yards and sets up a 4th down play now.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. The tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
The Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it here. Fights through the tackler. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. But the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Ball handed off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. Down. He's throwing for it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after a competitive, fun 1st quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that 1st period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Players are down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They'll toss it to the right side. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. Now the 40. At the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
A bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets the 1st and still running. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. They'll ride the back again here. Fights off a defender. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Michigan. There was no catching him that time. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He'll wisely throw that one away.
But I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to throw again. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Canes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. Slams right into your wall. They've got him for a loss. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Great job with the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play, running right. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Intercepted.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's another deep shot. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Grab down the middle. It's Clark. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Nice grab. It's Clark. Oh, what a cut, and still going. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The RPO caught to the right. Creative running there. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They couldn't stop him there. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Michigan offense back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Takes the handoff again. He shreds the tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive, but this one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You can say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Incompletion makes it second and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets made on the out route. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. There's a handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle with a 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He'll hand it off.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's looking to scramble. The Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
It's a quick grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to run it. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the 3rd. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling?
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They're going for it. The offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Leaning on the run game here. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to...
Touchdown, Miami. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to... So I'm putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Receiver in motion now. He's picked for a third time tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities.
Right at the line for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks free. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Single back, takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Grinding away on the ground. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Receivers are bunched together. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Canes. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Miami, 37. Michigan, 21.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And it's hauled in way downfield. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th